What's up, everyone? My name is Darren DeFillo, and I am here to talk about the challenges that new videographers face. I've been a videographer for about a decade now, and I've seen a lot of challenges, a lot of things that come our way. And I kind of want to get you guys a little head start on what to expect and how to navigate through those things, all right? So number one, what a lot of people like to talk about, of course, is equipment. Equipment is essential. I mean, it's almost the basis of your business. You got to have equipment to even film, to do things, right? So basically there's a few essential things that you need. Of course, number one is a camera. Number two will be a lens. A lens that I recommend always, number one, is the Nifty 50, a 50mm 1.8 lens. Next would be a microphone. Next would be a SD card, a small lightweight tripod, and of course a laptop. Those are the base things that you need to just get started. You can use natural light, just to start out, but that's the basis that you need. Next will be technical knowledge, knowing how to use your equipment. You gotta know how to use your equipment. You gotta learn basically with your camera, the ins and outs of whichever camera you choose to go and get, depending on your budget. Mainly your exposure triangle, shooting in manual mode, learning the aperture, what is your aperture, what is your ISO, and what is your shutter speeds, and how all of that works together. You have to know that and get a basic knowledge of that to even get started. So also understanding focal lengths. Like I say, the 50mm lens is the most accurate focal length to the eye. So that's why people start with that. And also, price as well. Price of a 50mm lens usually isn't that great if you're getting a 1.8 aperture. So learning your equipment, learning your laptop, knowing how much of processing speed you need, or RAM. And now, in today's age, almost all cameras are great, even your phone, and also laptops. Even the base laptops could handle a lot of things at this time, especially for what you might be starting off doing. So when I mean base Mac, a base MacBook Pro, and not something necessarily like a Chromebook or anything like that. So, do a little bit of research on that. There's tons of videos about which laptop or cameras are good to use. And next challenge will be finding clients. Finding clients is, you need those to make money. The easiest way is to just start shooting stuff for free. You may want to do 3 videos, 5 videos, hey, even 1, and then somebody may want to come and say, hey, you do that, I'll pay you for this, right? Or just doing a project and putting it together to see how it works. But just easing the pressure on yourself to just start doing stuff. Start doing it and then reaching out to people. Say, hey, I will do that. And a lot of people will let you come on and do stuff, just because this is just an age where video is so great, and so valuable that people will let you come and do things and just see what you give them. So that's a pretty easy step. You just got to continue to build and get better and better and better, right? To make more money, of course. Next is time management. That's another challenge you're going to face. You may be starting out with a job already, and now you're trying to figure out how to add this to your job. And then once you actually get clients, how do I manage these clients? From doing the video, from pre-planning, planning the video project, and then shooting the video project, and then editing the video project. That takes time in just one project. And once again, if you have family, or if you have another job or anything like that, and then you start getting more clients, Google Calendar is your best friend. Google Calendar, or even just your Apple Calendar in general. You want to make sure that you manage your time appropriately, effectively, and also not to get burned out. So time management is definitely going to be another thing that you guys are going to kind of have to get in touch with and struggle with at first, but think about that as well. Find out ways that you can put that together so you can be on time and deliver everything that you said that you were going to deliver at the time that you said you were going to deliver it, because word spreads fast. If you're bad at something, if you don't communicate about it, hey, that's definitely going to come back to bite you. Next is creative vision. Coming up with the creative of how things are going to look, how you expect them to look, how the client expects them to look. One thing I like about creative vision is that once you start to see different things, different styles, coming up with your own style becomes easier the more you shoot. So go and look at inspirations, but don't copy, right? Just see what you like, see other styles of videography that you like, you know, how they edit, how they shoot. But like I said, the more you do it, the more you will get a style. Even the camera choice you have, you know, may have a style. Do you like to do gimbal work a lot? Do you like to do tripod work a lot? Do you, it just depends. Or do you like a mixture of things? Do you like dialogue? So also depending on which niche you decide to go film in, or if you just decide to be overall a general videographer and shoot a lot of things, it just depends on, what your style will grow to be. Once again, that takes time. You might get it pretty quickly, but that's another challenge that you will have to face. Now, client management, customer service, basically. Being the best customer service possible. I mean, you're usually going to be your own customer service, but replying to calls, replying to text messages, replying to emails on time in a timely manner, setting expectations, knowing what the client expects and telling them what to expect from the project. Just communicate. Communicating can solve a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Having great customer service will extend your business down the line. So making sure that you can have the best possible customer service as you can make it. Sometimes there'll be times where the client may be wrong, but still try to, handle it the best way you can. At the end of the day, it's business. You have to take your feelings out of it and go with the facts. If you have guidelines that you give them, if you have contracts that you give them, sometimes even going above and beyond those things helps out a little bit. But you want to be still stern in what you're giving them, and also making sure that you're doing the best job possible. Once you hold up on your end, then things are a little bit better. But manage all your clients the right way. Don't be that person that be like, oh, they did me so bad. You don't want that. Once again, word spreads around fast. And last but not least, post-production. Learning how to edit. If you're using your phone, there are certain softwares like CapCut that's pretty popular now. But getting into the higher end of things like Final Cut Pro, what I use and I love. I've been using it for about 10 years since I started. Premiere Pro, and then there's a free, or you could buy it, is DaVinci Resolve. That's pretty popular as well. Those are all the professional ones. Learning how to do that, I would usually recommend buying a class if you want to learn at a faster pace. But YouTube, of course, does have a lot of insights on how you could use all of these apps. But deep diving into them is definitely something that you probably want to do, because you got to learn even color correcting, learn how to fix the audio on video, learning how to even just cut in general, knowing how to move things, learning shortcuts. So those are the things that you're going to have to really get used to and understand, and that's the challenges. I mean, everybody could get over them. You just got to do it. You got to keep working at it, and that will get you on the road to having a new career on the side hustle, whatever you want. But those are the things, and if you have any questions, ask me down below. I will definitely do my best to answer them. Peace.